everybody. So, welcome to another tutorial in a series of more original tutorials. And this one is similar to interactive notebooks, but slightly different. It is our research resource binder. The way you're going to find this one, if you have not clicked on it yet, is in putting the pieces together. So, look for the puzzle pieces. And it's this assignment, putting the pieces together. Look for the puzzle piece. And it's the research and academic writing resource binder. Okay. And once we create both of these, including the interactive notebook, which I forgot to mention in the tutorial, these will be saved automatically in your G Drive, and you just look up, you just search in your G Drive for them, and you'll be able to find them. So make sure when I force you to make a copy, like it's going to do, it's just going to have the name that I've got here with your name in front of it. It should be your first and last name is usually what Google does. You're welcome to rename it, but make sure you rename it something that you're going to remember. You want the word research in there. I said with the interactive notebook, keep the word interactive in there. For this one, keep the word research in there somewhere here at the top. Now, you can change it here all you want. It's not going to change it up here. You can change it on the front of the notebook. So just like we did with the interactive notebooks, you are going to enter your name and enter your class, okay? But now you're not going to decorate this guy because this is a academic research, academic writing resource binder, whereas the other one is a little more on the creative side. So after you add your name and class, then you're going to go to the table of contents, and you can look at how we've only got 2 tabs up so far. I'm going to teach you how to add tabs and add content and all that stuff one day. Fun. We've got one more notebook to start before that. That's going to be specific to the EJI contest itself. So this is an introduction to questioning, Bloom's taxonomy and question stems, interview and questioning strategies, and tips and tricks. Because every good research project starts with a good question. And I assigned this before we had some guest speakers where you could get ready to practice some of these interview and questioning strategies. So I've got a little scavenger hunt here on the 3rd page, introduction to questioning, where you watch the video and then enter the answers. What does the presenter compare using a simile? A good research question that she likes. And I don't know why it's saying it's having trouble connecting. Never had that happen in the middle of Screencastify, but it looks like we're okay. Number 2, what thing does she say a good research question does? Oh, look at me with a typo. Okay. What are the 5 steps the presenter speaks about, and what are the 3 types of research the presenter mentions? Continued on, the first video questions continued. A good research question should first be what? What are the next 2 verbs she mentions, and explain what she means? What example does she give about being specific? And what are the last 2 verbs she mentions, and what do they mean? Then we've got our nice Bloom's taxonomy pie chart I've shown you here just to remind you about the Bloom's taxonomy, which I've tried to beat into your head because you're eventually going to be making your own questions based on these Bloom's question stems. And then you'll watch the second video on interviewing and answer below. What does he say is the first step of a good interview? Then I helped you out with these because it's a longer video. So about the 5-minute mark, as an interviewer, he says, what words do you want to hear? At the 5-minute 54 mark, what is the first thing during the interview he says is good to do? At the 7:10 mark, what is the second thing? At the 8:57 mark, finished his statement. He says, bored people what? ... He says interviewing. Oh, wow. View. I need to put a W here. Hold on. Interviewing is all about creating a blank. That's about the 9:22 mark. And he ends at the 11:08 mark by saying what? And then your final question is not about the video. List 3 topics you feel you're already feeling you're an expert on or close to it. Like, what are 3 topics that you feel like you could really dig into and write about already without much research? And then I give you some tips and tricks to go over. some stuff, a template about 2-column notes, and some pro tips for during the actual interview. And then we're going to have some circle maps and analysis maps, circle maps, and other graphic organizers here at the end for you. The circle map is a great way to take one main idea, one topic, and then figure out what are some connecting subtopics to that main one topic. So that is the Research and Academic Writing Resource Binder in a nutshell. If you have any questions, you know how to email me or text me. And good luck and have fun. Have fun with the scavenger hunts. And this is our first big assignment with research and academic writing. So we'll be going back to this binder over and over again. So go ahead and set it up, and I hope you enjoy.